What if the future of plant breeding depends as much on gene banks as it does on breeding programs themselves? Stefan, thank you for chatting with me. As climate pressure and disease risk increase, crop diversity is becoming one of the seed sector's most important strategic assets. Do you think the seed sector fully realizes how maybe dependent the future breeding is on gene banks?
I am very optimistic, and I'm glad to see that wherever I talk, more and more people understand the importance of crop diversity. Business as usual is not an option. Genetic resources are threatened all over the world. So we first need to make sure that those genetic resources are securely conserved. And once they are conserved, they need to be made available for utilization. Gene banks are no museums. They are a starting point for innovation, for innovative seed systems and for innovative food systems.
So should the seed sector then really be thinking of gene banks maybe less as public institutions and more as shared infrastructure that we really all have a responsibility to help support?
We are talking about a global public good, and there is a responsibility of the public sector. But at the same time, in the end, it's the seed sector who benefits from that. So I would very much like to see a strengthened cooperation between the public sector and the private sector, a common understanding that we need to work together to make sure that we conserve those genetic resources and make it available for use.
As climate pressure accelerates, are we entering a period where access to some of those rare traits and genetic diversity becomes even more valuable than it is right now?
It is. They will become more important right now. Crop-wired relatives, those ancestors, survived in nature for sometimes for millions of years. What are the specific traits those old varieties carry, and then put them into breeding programs to be better prepared for the future? Climate is the one thing, but what comes probably along with climate is also new pests and new diseases. That's the other side of the story that requires also new answers.
If the seed sector gets this right, stronger gene banks, better collaboration, better data sharing, what could breeding look like 10 years from now?
Breeding should be and will be more innovative, more responsive to changing circumstances. On the one hand, we need to make sure there is enough good food for all. There is a great opportunity to diversify everything, the entire sector, and that means also new opportunities for breeders, for the entire value chain, and ultimately for farmers and for the consumer.